Get settled here. Get settled here. Put that there. Put that there. Okay. Alright, here we are. Here we are. Close the advertisement. Okay, welcome back. I ended up, I skipped last night's play. I was tired. I'd had a busy day, I'd had a lot to do, and I was preparing for my daughter's birthday, which was today, and that went well. And, I also have terrible, terrible, terrible news. Apparently, in the Pixel Remaster, the Onion Knight is not the most powerful, like, hidden class, hidden job. Because I spent all that time grinding. You guys were here for some of that. I ground off the screen. I kept grinding. And the stat bonuses didn't appear. So I spent literally like hours of time grinding that out for no particular reason. My daughter wanted Burger King for her birthday dinner. So here I am eating a Whopper. Much after the fact. So now I have a dilemma. Since I can't bank on the Onion Knight being a heavy hitter for the last part of the game, I have to decide if I want to stick with what I have or if I want to switch out somebody for another hard-hitting combat class. Or start through the dungeons until I get the ninja. Then teleport out and start grinding again. It's a lot of tough choices. I think I might get up to where I can get the ninja, which will require getting through the labyrinth. And, I think I'm pretty strong right now, to be honest. That was gross. I might apologize, but I'm probably not gonna. You can see I switched out for the thief from the black belt just to build that up, and I'm finding that it does a lot of damage. So now I want to decide if I want to do switch my knight to a black belt. and have a black belt and a thief with my white mage and my megas. Although it says that warrior, class down, job below this, also does some of the most direct damage in the game. So as I sit here making a mess, I'm kind of in a dilemma. Because I really don't want to prolong this game too much longer than I have to. But I think I'll end up doing that. Turn my knight into a black belt. Have black belt and thief. Then maybe go through and start the whole end game bit to get the ninja. So I can get the shurikens, because they're supposed to do like thousands and thousands and thousands of points of damage with the ninja. And then do grinding again. And keep this going for another 2 days. I don't want to, but I do want to beat the endgame boss without any problems. And in theory, maybe I could now, but the game has already surprised me with encounters a couple of times. And I don't want to get caught by surprise again. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Tomorrow, as of me recording this, I am going to be playing something spooky for Halloween. So I'll get a break by doing that. But then I'm sure I'll probably have another couple of days worth of grinding. So what I might do is I might take an extended break as far as the stream goes. So that you all don't have to watch me just grinding out those levels. This might be the last day that you have to see me grinding. And then from tomorrow through the weekend, I'll play other games for my stream. And then I'll play the grind in my off time. And that way, you folks be entertained, I can get ready, and everybody's happy, I think. I think that's what's going to work. Status. Yeah, because that's a lot of attack between the two of them. So I think that that's really going to be the best bet. So we're going to grind tonight. One more time. One more time, we're going to do this, guys. Just one more time, eh? And, then we'll be back to actually playing the game next week, I think. So I think that's fair. That way, the only person who gets burned out from playing this game is me, and not you folks. I should probably turn my encounters on, right? Grinding ain't gonna work if you're just floating around on a pleasure cruise. Oh boy. Already does a ton of damage that way. Yeah, because I think that's gonna work out. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do there. You know what I mean? Yeah, do your back attacks. That's fine. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, you do that. Kick. Defend. 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 That way he gets the most experience here for his job. You get more job experience if you're the one doing the kills. And then when they're closer in level, in job level, I'll, then I will have them both fight some more. I was pretty upset, by the way. Not like upset like I'm sitting here crying my eyes out or something. I can't believe it. And I wasn't throwing keyboards around. When I found out that after hitting level 99 with that Onion Knight, it didn't do anything. Unless you have to be both 99 with the Onion Knight and 99 as a character. In which case, I don't know what else to tell you. Because I think that's a bit overkill. Because it took this long in the game just to get to level 71. And I don't know if I have the patience to get to 99 on all that. So I'm just going to do this for now. And hope this is sufficient. I'm telling you, I'm tired of playing this game, though. It's every time I get to a point where I think, okay, I'm gonna make a little bit more progress. There's something that comes up that you gotta do, or you gotta grind, or you gotta do something, and I'm kind of like, oh man, do I really have to do all that? And turns out you do, if you want to be prepared. So anyway, let me prop my other things I got going on. Don't forget to head over to my YouTube channel, Spider Does Things on YouTube. Head there, subscribe, watch some videos, drop some likes, help me fight back against the algorithm, and help me get monetized, because as soon as that happens, I'm going to include you all in my success, such as it is. I'm going to give you guys giveaways and let you have contests, and I'm going to do all kinds of fancy fun things for you. So, please subscribe. spider does things on YouTube. Look for the LTATM hashtag. Let's talk about the madness. Let's talk about the magic. Let's talk about the music. All the various things that I talk about. I'm looking forward to playing some other games, but I do have to get to the rest of the series too after this. Like, I've got, this is 3, so I've got 4, 5, 6, and 7 at minimum. 7 can be a grind, but it's gonna be okay. I think I can handle that one just fine, because I've done that. I've done the grind on that, and that's fine. The others, I don't know. No, cat. I'm not doing cats in lap while I'm trying to play, man. I'll probably hang out with you a little bit later, if that's okay with you. In case you don't mind, huh? Huh? Let's not get uppity and get to clawing my chest or anything like you did, huh? And he's back again, because he doesn't listen to reason. He doesn't like to listen to reason here. He wants to lay on this tablet case because he thinks my tablet's in it, even though it's right here. Because he likes to lay on cell phones and laptops and tablets, and I don't know why. He's got a thing about technology. I keep hearing something going clickety-clack. I don't know what it is. I don't got time to check it out, though. I mean, I could. I'm just doing grinding, but... Let's see. Where am I at with this, anyway? It's pretty good, to be honest. Scram. I wonder what Scram does. I don't know. Scram. I wish there was a better way to grind on here too. It seems like this will give me the most overall experience. I've tried going in a few dungeons, and just the overall, like, experience is not high enough. If I could just do repeat bosses, I might do that, but I don't know. I can't. There isn't a way to repeat bosses. And after doing Bahamut, I don't know if I'd trust it, because he stomped me the first time. Which wasn't the first time that I faced him, it was the first time I went to actually fight him as the optional boss there. Because the very first time you fight him, it's scripted and you can't win. You get chased off, you have to run away. But, the first time you go back, once you have the invincible and you do the optional mission, the optional dungeon, then things are a bit different. Level 7, huh? So how are you folks doing? How did you folks have a good day yesterday without me? I considered going on. I had everything ready to go, and then I was kind of like, I'm just not feeling it, and I wasn't. I was just like, ugh, wasn't feeling it. Even trying to play like a throwaway game, like just trying to grind out something else, like Diablo or something, felt like I don't want to. Don't want to. Because see, they're doing like high damage between the two of them. So I think if I build up that black belt on my main character at the top, and have him and the thief be my two main heavy hitters, I think I'll do pretty well in that area. The only unknown is whether I want to keep my black mage or switch him out for the ninja, and that depends on how many shuriken I can get, and if the shuriken is really as good. They're consumable, so you have to buy up a bunch of them. But if they're worth it, then it might be worth doing that. But like I said before, it just means more grinding. I don't know if I can handle much more grinding on this game. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it, you know what I mean? I think I've had my fill of the grind. I'm gonna walk away if they let me. If I walk away, they keep pulling me back. Yeah, at least for tomorrow and for the weekend coming up, we won't be watching this. We'll be playing some other games. Change it up a little bit. After this is over, I have to record a quick episode of Robo Reviews, talking about a pet peeve of mine, one of the recent product lines. And sometime in the next few days, I gotta do another episode of the Spider Does Things, the show podcast, which will be available, of course, everywhere you listen to podcasts. We've got some ideas for that show. That's my more grown show for like, where we talk about like modern news stuff and modern entertainment and things of that nature. And the occasional bit of bad language might pop out. I'm not gonna have it be like if there's stuff that and you know, just dropping them all over the place just because I can. But occasionally I'll, you know, something will come out. He's steadily going up in his job, so he'll be 99 soon. When he hits 99 with that thief, I think he'll be a formidable opponent there. He's already doing huge amounts of damage, and being able to heal yourself at the same time is pretty good. Which might just be the equipment he has, but still, it's super helpful. What did you folks do? For anybody out there who played this game originally, not the remaster one that I'm doing now, what did you do with this game? Did you grind out to the extent that I am, or did you just play on through the story and hope for the best? Because I'm having issues. I get into the mindset where if I know I'm facing something challenging, I want to be up to the task. I want to make sure that I can handle it. So I always make sure I'm overdone for the challenge to make sure that I can pass it without having to redo it. I've had to redo a couple things already in this game that caught me by surprise. I got caught by surprise a couple times in 2, but it wasn't bad. For the most part, 2, I was so over-leveled, like, it didn't matter what they did to me. 2, it came down to status effects. If the enemy used a bunch of status effects on me and I didn't have a way to fight back against it, then I ended up having a lot of trouble. But for the most part, just straight up fights, I beat everything in the steamroll. But this one has been a bit more touch and go with that. This one's been more, you don't know exactly. You might be over leveled, you might not. Like for these things, clearly I'm whooping the snot out of them. But when I go into dungeons, the dungeons tend to be a bit of a different story. I tend to have a little bit more difficulty. I'll go up here, and I'll do this. Oops! Didn't mean to go back up there. But this dungeon has like the dividing enemies, where they'll divide a little bit. Ambushed. I don't think I get quite as much experience doing this, but maybe. And they're clearly doing more damage. Let's see. Magic. I'll use more magic. Do more magic there. Okay. Get your magic on. Get your magic on. Magic on. Get your magic on. Well, you know what? It is more experience. I probably should just play around in here, to be honest. I can always turn the encounters off if I get into trouble. You know. Hey, your Blizzaga didn't work there. I'm gonna stab you in the face with this. Hey. Hey, don't care, I'm not gonna fall for that, so here we go. Oh, you confused, ah. Too bad. I'm not. I am not confused, eh? Boom. Well, damage ain't that much, you know what I mean? Well, damage is kind of pitiful. He's up to level 13. Going up this tower. Going up the tower. Hey, Behemoth. Let me go fight him there. Hey, wasn't nothing. Got you, Behemoth. Got that there. Go here, go in the room. Hey, that's what I did to get out there. Hey, there's a dragon over here. Hey, it ain't nothing. Ain't nothing but a dragon thing, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. That don't matter. That don't matter. None of this matters. Hey. Hey, dearer. You got deered. Deered in the headlights. How'd I get in here? Oh, I got an E over there. Okay. Gotta remember. Wyvern. Hey, don't you be attacking me. Nothing up there either. Just damage. Go ahead and do the thing over there. Yeah, because they're going to be more even in power level there and in their attack power. And he's got more strength, so... more strength and stamina. That boost ability is pretty good. It's pretty solid. So that, combined with the thief power, combined with the ninja, if the ninja is as good as it's supposed to be, with the shuriken, then it should be a pretty good combo with a white mage to keep the health up. But I don't know. I don't know if I trust this tutorial anymore. I'm telling you, I'm getting my eyes hurt from staring at this same bunch of tile sets. Good gracious. Yeah, that'll do. Didn't take a whole lot of damage, all things considered. So back around we go, flying around under the ocean. Because it's just faster this way. Pretty good, huh? Hopefully that's not messing with the microphone too much. I'm gonna try something here. That's a 99. Let's see what happens when I go up a regular level. Because maybe it's when you go up your regular levels and you have to be like 99. Which is kind of frustrating. I didn't pay enough attention to that. Let me take a look. Still 14 on everything. I don't know. See, now I'm wondering if I read that wrong. I don't know. I'm kind of... There's so much grinding potential here, and I don't know what I want to do with it. I'm real stuck on it. I think I'm going to keep him up here for now until I get to like level 90. Then I'll switch back to Onion Knight. Gosh, I'm going to be grinding this for days. And see if that works again. I'm going to have to look it up again and reread it, because I went to a couple places that said, oh yeah, Onion Knight, Onion Knight, Onion Knight. But I thought it was implied that it was once you get the Onion Knight job level high, like up into 90s. That's where the boosts were going to be, not if you also do your regular level. But I could be wrong. So I could have not, like, I've not been reading any of that correct. So I'm gonna still build up this because I want this to be high in case that other thing does fall through. But I'll go back and take a look at that. It's just real tedious. It's super tedious. I don't like this job system. Just pick the classes at the beginning. That's what you got. That's what you're stuck with. Deal with it. Make the best of it. And I should just play by that philosophy anyway, because I can probably do that. I can probably just be like, hey, yeah. I'm just going to do that. But I don't know. I'm not usually super indecisive like this, but this is... this has got me twisted around in knots. It's got me twisted around in knots, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what kind of shenanigans I'm playing here. But, I don't like it. Well, he went up, so that's good for him. While I'm doing this, I'm multitasking, and I'm doing upkeep on my social media accounts. Getting rid of old stuff that I used to share about, like, bands that aren't around anymore. Trying to clean out everything from stuff that's not focused on my own growth. You know what I mean? Not like a growth they gotta take off in the hospital. You know what I mean? Don't think I got some kind of growth there. I'm gonna go to a doctor and get it sliced off. But yeah, I've been focusing more, and I don't know. Maybe I'm sure people say that that's selfish and whatnot, and then other people are like, no, you have to focus on yourself because self-care, self-love. And I'm just like, I don't care about that philosophy at all. I don't do the whole self-care, self-love, whatever that's supposed to mean. I work on doing things for me, but you know, I take care of my family too. You know, I'm not gonna just leave them high and dry, and just because I'm taking time for me now, you know, whatever. I don't know. It just seems kind of selfish. I don't know. I think I'm running in circles on that because, like I said, I'm focused on me and my family. I'm not focused on people outside my family so much. I do have stuff that I gotta take care of. Like I'm trying to get a show set up in May for the record label, and I'm also trying to look into getting some more artists on the label. And, so I'm working on that. I've got my fingers in a lot of different business things going on right now, you know? I have a lot of things going on. And things are slowly paying off. Like it's taken a while. But I have worked far longer than other people have on some of this stuff. I mean, I'm not saying it's been like I've been out on the streets hustling or anything like that, but I've been putting in time behind the scenes on a lot of things. Like the goblin from Tacoma with her breaks. She keeps taking her breaks for the mental health that she puts herself through because it's her own fault and she blames it on everybody else. And because she blames it on everybody else, she can't get nowhere and she keeps thinking she's gonna stab at me to get herself some clout. Because I'm moving towards success here. That's what it is. It's clout chasing at this point. And that's why I undercut her with this LTATM thing every chance I freaking get. Every chance I get. You look up LTATM on Google, and you'll see a bunch of other stuff. As you keep scrolling, you'll find more and more and more of me. And that's how I like it. And eventually, all you'll see is me. You won't see any of her stuff. Which I think is poetic justice. And if you don't know what any of that's all about, that's all past drama that I don't really deal with too much on a personal basis. That is the longest standing, I think. I wouldn't call it a grudge, because a grudge implies that somebody did something and there's like some kind of jealousy involved. This is one of those things where it's a person who tried to come after me, tried to come after my family, tried to come after a bunch of stuff of mine. And every time I tried to step away from it and just be like, okay, we're done with this, you know, this, I put my foot down, whatever, we're done, move on, it kept cropping up again. And sometimes the only way to deal with those kind of people is to completely destroy them. On this level, it's going to be commercially. It's going to be business-wise. It's not going to be on any sort of, like, I'm not going to go do anything violent. I'm not going to do anything that's, like, you know, that kind of stuff is not my style, and that kind of thing is not necessary. You know, people need to learn lessons, but not in that kind of way. It's not mafia kneecap kind of thing, you know what I mean? Grown adults don't gotta do that. This is, you've tried to hit me on all these levels, and every time I tried to give you the space to be like, you need to grow up, you need to get over it, you kept hitting at me and picking and picking and picking and hitting and stabbing and slicing. And so now I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to take away the one thing that you wanted to do the most, which is this business thing that you wanted to do, that I used to be a part of, that I tried to help with. I tried to make it a good thing. I tried to help, and I got stink in the face for it. And I kept getting reminded about it, stink in the face, over and over and over and over again until it was unreasonable. And now something needs done, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to take parts of it for myself. And I'm not going to let you have it. I'm not going to let you have it anymore. Moving on from that, I mean, a lot of people are going to be like, wow, that was some real, why is he getting into all that? No, don't worry about it, we're done. We're done with that. All done with that. Back to the happy times and the accents and the weird goofiness that we do in the grinding on the ocean floor over and over and over for days. Over and over and over for days. that a nice segue? I don't know. I don't drive a scooter, man. I don't know nothing about scooters. Don't do that. I'm trying to look for status. 26, 152, 32, 164. And they're getting closer there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get up to my class level up to like 92 and see if you need to synergize, because that's been the word lately, synergy. And I think I need to synergize my class level with the job level. That's what I think. And if I were to do this game again, and I doubt it, because this has just been, it's taken way too long, but if I was going to do this from scratch, I would look into the best way to power game the jobs versus the main level. See which jobs to start with, what to level up first, what to, you know, I'd get all my nuts and bolts all in a row where they gotta be. I just found, this is a post on social media. This is a post on a neighborhood app for my local neighborhood that I just found. There's some goofballs on here that live around here. They're out of control, but this is what the person, I'm not gonna post their name or any of their personal business out there because I'm not trying to name and shame anybody, but just I'm gonna say their post out loud because this is funny. Well, it's that time of the year again. This is when the women and their lovers come infiltrating your life and coming to pillage your children. That's a quote. I'm a private detective that will follow your spouse or old spouse, and honestly practically anyone you'll pay me to follow. I'm also a dance instructor. Who are these people? Like, for real? Is this a real person? I don't think so. I bet this person just made an account like yesterday. Oh, nope, they've been on the app for a year. This was their first post. And they've only made one other comment. So this is probably a throwaway post somebody made, and then they logged back in and be like, oh, yeah, I forgot about this. And then now they're playing games on it. And they have a video up showing them like doing a front kick turning into a ballet plie. Okay. Alright. Okay, person. What am I doing that for? Okay, person. Whatever you say. I'm a private investigator. I'll follow anybody if you pay me, okay? I'll follow anybody if you pay me. Well, that's kind of illegal. Also a dance instructor. Good. Probably should have led with that. That's probably the more likely thing that people are gonna want to pay you for. Dance instructor. If you're good at it. I don't need a dance instructor because I'd be crap at it anyway. I don't dance. I would be a terrible, terrible, terrible dancer to begin with. A terrible student as well. But it's a bunch of goofballs. I don't know if you guys ever tried these neighborhood apps. They're like Facebook, but for neighborhood stuff, so they're supposed to help people find lost pets or yard sales or things like that. And then people come on and they're like, oh yeah, this is just a miniature Facebook for local people. So I'm going to post memes, and I'm going to have witty comments, and I'm going to talk about Trump and Kamala, and I'm going to get everybody riled up because it's funny. I'm just like, no, it's not. It's dumb. It's just dumb. Like, why bother? You got all of Facebook, you got all of Twitter, you got all of Instagram, you got all these other places to do that. You got YouTube for that. You can do YouTube. And people make fake profiles for their local neighborhood. Like, they go to all the trouble of making a fake profile. I can understand if you're like, it's still dumb, but I can understand why people would do it on Twitter or on Facebook or whatever, like fake profiles to mess with society at large. Okay, I get it. It is stupid. Just because I get it doesn't mean I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's a great idea. But I get it. But like a local neighborhood, it's so dumb. Just messing with old people, like old people and gullible, and you're just like, oh, I'm getting these old people all riled up about the election. Okay, like that matters. So dumb. There's a lot of dumb people in the world. And I'm not, I'm not gonna take that back either. I don't feel bad saying that. There's a lot of dumb people in the world. You might not agree, you might think it's mean. Oh, you say there's a lot of dumb people, that's not very nice. Well, sure, but it's still true. There's a lot of dumb people. And most of them are dumb by choice. Very few people are dumb just by nature. Like, very few people are dumb because they were born dumb and they're never going to get any smarter and can't learn facts. You know, most people are dumb as a choice, and so that's the worst part about it. Because you could choose to be smart. You could choose to be different. You could choose to be creative. You could choose to do all these other kind of things, but they choose to be dumb. And I don't think that's worth protecting. If you choose to be dumb, I think you should be ridiculed for it, because you're choosing to be dumb. You know, that's your choice. That's a conscious choice that you made to be dumb. And you can be ridiculed for that. The few people who are legitimately, like, have mental deficiencies where it's just like, I can't think right, I can't, I'm just not a very smart person, I just can't. I understand that. Because there's parts of me that are just really dumb. Like, I can't understand anything past algebra. I can't understand calculus. I can't understand trigonometry. I can't do any of that kind of stuff. In that area, I'm pretty dumb. I can't do it. And I have tried. They tried to teach me in school. And a couple of times I actually did put forth the effort. I didn't put in a lot of effort in school. But I did try in that instance because everybody told me, you're smarter than this, you can get this, you can do it. And I was like, I don't understand. I don't know what this is. They're like, yes, you can do it. And I don't know. But whatever. Some people who are just naturally, they are dumb about stuff. And that's fine. They're allowed to be dumb on that. If it's not their choice, if you're born with things where you just can't understand certain stuff, that's fine. Nothing can force you to understand things you just don't. You could try, you can you could read all the books, you can do whatever. But if you're born dumb in certain areas, that's nothing to be ashamed of. That's not an insult. That's just, hey, you know what? I'm dumb about this. I can't help it. I'm dumb about mathematics beyond algebra. I can't do anything about that. I can't be taught. I can't learn anymore. It's not something that I can just study and fix, because I can't. I did try back in school. And I gave up. It was too much effort for something that wasn't going to help. I didn't have an inclination towards any sort of work that involved calculations like that, so I've never had to work in a field where I needed that kind of thing. And most of the fields that do require that kind of stuff, I think I would hate, even if I was good at it, because my personality just doesn't fit that kind of stuff. That's not like an I'm lazy thing, it's just I wouldn't be good at it, and I wouldn't like it. So why do it? But yeah, a lot of people choose to be dumb, and if it's a choice, then you should be ashamed of yourself, because frankly, that's dumb. It's dumb all the way around. It's dumb coming and it's dumb going. Sliced my nose? I feel like I sliced my nose or something. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Maybe Scott Stapp will take me higher. I don't know. Maybe Pearl Jam will do the mambo, 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 mambo sort of thing that they do. Now I'm gonna get people mad because I was talking about Pearl Jam. This is the episode where I just make everybody mad, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what we do here. I'm just flying around trying to do this thing here. And I'm about at my hour, actually. I'm about at my hour, so I think I'm probably done with the grind for tonight. Like I said, I am going to play other games tomorrow and through the weekend. We're going to take a break from this, and I'm going to grind this off the air. Because it's driving me nuts. And, let me do this last fight here. And then we'll turn this off. I'm gonna go back to the invincible over here so I can heal up, do some saving. Gonna be saving the world. You know what I mean? I'm gonna save the world. The whole world. Why does he walk like that? Is he doing jazz hands? Even the cat-eared person doesn't look as silly as that. He looks like he's fine. He's just like marching along. He's doing jazz hands. Hey, maybe he's clicking dice. Tick, 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 tick. Hey, clicking the dice here. I'm a thief, you know. I'm clicking the dice. Let's have a sleep here. Let's have a nap. Let's have ourselves a little nap. Alright, so that's the plan. I'm going to play other games for the stream for the next few days. Nothing too serious, just to get into for the Halloween holiday. And then I'm going to do this in my off time, so that by the time we're ready to do the end, I'll have got all this stuff figured out. Oh, you won't have to worry about it no more. Right? All on the same page? Okay. But yeah, so that's it for that. Tune in tomorrow night. It's going to be Halloween, so I'm going to be playing probably Dead Space. Because it's a good game to play on Halloween. It's pretty cool. Go to my YouTube channel, Spider Does Things. Subscribe, watch some videos, drop some likes, help me get monetized. It would be immeasurable the help that you'd be doing me. Okay? That's it. Catch you folks next time.